G'day guys, Austin Rage here with a movie review. Today I'm doing the movie Terminal. It's a 2018 movie. It stars Margot Robbie, Simon Pegg, and Mike Myers. The movie, it's a bit of a strange movie. It revolves around Margot Robbie's character. She's a woman who's trying to get into it's like the mob underworld sort of area, and she tries to get some work out of a sort of a boss, a crime boss you don't really see, and she offers to take out her competition so she can get his work, and she gives herself 2 weeks to do it, or else he can kill her. So and the movie goes on from there, and you see her. She works at a diner, and she works at a few different places. She works in a strip club as well, and she meets up with these two hitmen who are these two sort of, they're kind of idiots. Sort of, they always fighting with each other, and one's an older guy and one's a younger guy, and the older guy's always putting the younger guy down, and the younger guy falls in love with her, and she goes along with it, but she doesn't like the old guy, and he gets resentful, and and the time sort of skips backwards and forths from present day to weeks behind. These two hitmen are like on a mission to take out a person for a big paycheck, a lot of money in a briefcase, and their story, the story gets divided up. There's another guy, Simon Pegg. He plays a school teacher, and he's waiting for a train in the middle of the night, and the train's not coming, so he ends up hanging out at this cafe at the train station where Margot Robbie works, and they sit down, and she talks to him, and finds out he's got a terminal disease, and he's dying, keeps on coughing, and he keeps smoking to get rid of the coughs, and she tries to convince him to commit suicide, really, and end it all. And it's a strange, weird movie. I didn't know what I was watching half the time. The movie, sort of the plots between Margot Robbie and Simon Pegg, and the other two hitman characters, they go off in their own different directions, and it goes off into a bit of a twist at the end of the movie. It's not really a big twist. I like saw it coming halfway through the movie. But Margot Robbie, she plays this rural sort of. She's got a screw loose, really. She's batshit crazy, really, and she's played kind of like that character before with Harley Quinn and Suicide Squad. But I think she does a better job in this movie. She drives the movie along. Simon Pegg, I love that guy. He just plays his lovable character that he plays in a lot of his movies, and the conversation between them two that goes along for half the movie is, really entertaining. The other two hitmen guys, they're alright. The dialogue between them is funny at times, and their actions and that. Yeah, they're alright. They're pretty weird sort of thing. The problem with the movie, though, I think, there's not much really plot to it, really. Don't really know what's going on half the time. Even by the end of the movie, it was, I'm still scratching my head. There's not really much story going on, and there was just like a couple of events that happen, and that's about it, really. Um, Also, we have Mike Myers in it. He plays the cleaner, or the nighttime manager of the train station. Haven't seen him for a while in a movie, but now he's popped up, and once again he's in a disguise like he does in every other movie that she plays in. I would really like to see him in a movie where he just plays himself without a disguise to hide behind. I'm quite sure. He'd be good playing as a normal sort of a guy. Excuse me. Uh, yeah, as a normal kind of a guy instead of a disguise all the time. Can't even remember what his real face looks like, really. but he gets involved in and out of the plot, what of the plot throughout the movie. And yeah, this movie, it's got a good background. I like the setting of the movie. It's all at night time. It's dark, and a lot of neon signs brighten up the place, which I like that kind of a setting. Um, but apart from that, I don't know. I think that it could have been a better movie. Um, Margaret Robbie and Simon Pegg and that, they, if it wasn't for them, I think this movie would be pretty much a dud. But them two, really good, especially Margaret Robbie. She's plays a good, crazy sort of character. All in all, in the end, I give this a 6 out of 10. Um, it's worth a look, but I wouldn't really strongly recommend it. Um, but yeah, that's about it for this movie. Worth a watch if you like Margaret Robbie and Simon Pegg. If you don't really like them, then I wouldn't really worry about it. Until next time, have a good one.